Avoid the eggplant. Avoid eggplants! These are the lessons that we learn from old Nintendo games. Avoid eggplants for some reason. Alright. I have replayed back to the place that I stopped at last stream, with some serious difficulty, and a ridiculous amount of time. So, I am not betting on, being able to complete this game, given everything that's been going on. But, I am at least going to experience some new levels here. Get a little bit further before I call it quits on this game. So, this is my final stream session playing this before I move on to another game. But I wanted to at least give it... Oh, sweet. Wanted to at least give it one more, and, see a bit more of the game. See if I could get a bit further. That was close. Before I call it good. Well, that was close too. That was so close that I failed. Oh gosh. Alright, but I got to 3 on it. You won't jump because I don't have a weapon. Neato. Alright. Squids. This island ain't big enough for the 10 of us. Okay. Oh gosh. So I'm in all new stages now, and I don't like all of these squids being here! Oh man! This is a situation I think where probably going faster is the better plan, like, you know, jumping over the first one. I wasn't too worried about that because I was gonna have to restart the stage anyways. Yep, I am I've at least made it through half of this game. Which is more than I think a lot of people can say. Of course, if it wasn't for the continue option, there's no way in hell. I was about to say, I wonder if anybody's... I'm sure people have. I'm sure I could go look up, playthroughs where there's like a no-hit run, you know, and stuff like that. Like, people are capable of, insane performance when it comes to video games. There's somebody out there with like a no-hit speed run of this, that just blasted through this entire game without hitting a single, without ever taking a hit. Sure ain't gonna be me! Alright, I'm back to this part with a weapon, so that's good. That is good. Shit. Undone by the moving platform! Yeah, I'm sure that I have now seen more of this game than many of the people who owned it. I mean, the other people that have owned it. I am playing this on a real console with a real cartridge, so... which is partly why the graphics are so borky. Alright. Oh, close. I'm gonna run out of time. That's the problem with this game. You can't fuck around too much. Like, you gotta fuck around a little, because if you play this game, like, there's such a balancing act between, hello. There's such a balancing act between, slow and steady, and, rushing and running out of time, and, you know, and rushing so you don't run out of time. Got it. Alright. I was gonna ask if it's glitchy because an emulator cartridge makes way more sense. Yeah, this is the real deal. This is a game that I didn't have it when I was younger. With Green Cave again. I spotted it at a convention, you know, at a used games vendor, and it's a title that I had heard before, that I'd heard people mentioning, enjoying, and so I figured, what the heck, and that is all that I knew about it. Oh, come on. Whatever. So I played this entirely sight unseen. Well, that's neat. Didn't know a single thing about it. It just was a familiar title that was affordable. Damn. Oh, alright. But I am well into, oh, are you gonna start firing once I pick up this hammer? Yes, you are! Oops. I'm solidly into the second half of this game here. This is probably gonna fall. Yes, it is. But yeah, this is very similar to the previous stage that was like this. Ah, so close! I know that that is another kind of similarity that it has with, the first Mario game. You know, I was doing so well when I was doing the run-up to this and replaying back where I was. For a while there, I was getting really good practice at not using all the time. And I completely forgot about it at some point, and now here we are again. Anyway, there are, you can get right through there if I'm going a little bit faster. There are a number of similarities with the first Mario game here with, Super Mario Bros. In that, I feel like this is sort of, it's probably a little bit later than that, but, similar kind of era and capacity, is that the, like, there's only so much memory, you know, so the stages are all, I did the same damn thing. The stages are all very similar and composed of similar materials, but this is a lot more samey than Super Mario Bros. At least in Super Mario Bros, the design of the levels, like, it used the same elements, but for the most part, I made it through the first time. I haven't been able to since. For the most part, the design and the layout of the stages that's done with those elements is different. At least, there's a couple of worlds where there are a few stages that are in Mario Brothers that are just flat out reused. There are a few where it's just with smaller platforms and more enemies or whatever, but that the whole stage is pretty much just reused. But this thing, it's like 75% the same. Levels in Mario feel noticeably different in a way this doesn't. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god. Maybe I should just go without the hammer there. So the second I pick that up, it's my last life. Let's try it. But so this, oh, okay, yeah, this is, oh god. Nope. Gotta have a weapon! Gotta have the weapon for that part. In this game, aside from that one random stage in Area 4 that's completely different for no apparent reason, this game is like 75% the same, just over and over again. There's even a number of these things, it's not even that the elements aren't even really placed in a different configuration or a different, you fucking fraud, or a different order. there's a lot of stuff that's in exactly the same order as it was before. So, the construction of it is similar to Mario in that way, but even more so. Which is a bit disappointing. But, again, it's still, you know, it's still enjoyable. The tricky bit is, of course, it being so samey. Oh! Oh, the frickin' skateboard? Well, I guess at least it gives me an extra hit and I can get past that part. The being so samey, it is difficult to... It's difficult to remember what's in what stage, you know, and what, It's difficult to remember what's in what stage and what was in a different part. Ah! I have to get up closer, I can't hit him. Super Mario Brothers really is a masterpiece in and of itself, for what it is, and you know, in the time period that it's from. Like, they just did a oh my god, I could have stayed right where I was. They really caught lightning in a bottle with that game. Just the way that it was put together makes it so satisfying to play. It's fun. It makes, you know, logical enough sense. It plays well. It controls well. And even though, you know, the bosses, of course, are the same repetitive you know, and there's some stuff, and there's stuff like where in order to make the stage longer or trickier, they did the repeating stage thing, and you know, there's some cheap tricks like that, but on the whole, it does feel very satisfying and rewarding to play nonetheless. Which is a heck of an accomplishment. But this game is decent, like I'm still having fun with it, despite the repetitiveness and despite the frustration and the sorry, pardon me for a minute. The simplicity and all, I am still really enjoying it. I am also gonna run out of time. The timer is extremely frustrating. I was doing really well there. The timer situation is frustrating, and obviously, oh my god! Right at the freaking end. I'm gonna make it through this world if it kills me. Just listening to the Mountain Goats earlier on the way home from, Fusion meeting earlier today. Need to get some new music. Getting kinda tired of my playlist. Being old, like I am, I, still pay for my music. I still like to download, I still like to pay for tracks and download them so that I have them. Also useful if you, because most of the time I'm listening to music in the car. So it's also useful if you don't have cell service wherever the heck you're driving. If you're driving through a rural area. You don't have to worry about service. You don't have to worry about subscriptions. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You can buy songs for like $1 a piece. So I would rather pay for my music and then have it and be able to do anything I want with it, than use a streaming service. So I've got some songs noted that I wanna track down and buy. And update. update my iPod, which again, yes, being old. I have an iPod Classic. One of those big old things. But I gotta say, the value in those is still, is still pretty dang high. Mine died at, the one I had died at some point, and I eBay bought a new one, because it's just, all of the music that I have ever, that was dumb. All the music that I've ever downloaded in my life is all on my iPod. And it still doesn't even use like half of the storage it has. iPod Classics can hold a ton. Oh, okay. So it's so worth it. Can fit everything I've ever downloaded on there and have it all on me. Ah, I got it. Whoo-wee! Another level down. Nice. And have it all on me all the time. And not have to worry about running out of space or, you know, filling up my phone or... Hey, look! Ice! Yay! New pork chop. Oh god! That was a lot of bad guys at once! But at least the weapon is right at the beginning. And I just started the stage. Wonder if it escalates a lot in the second half? I wouldn't be surprised, really, if it did. This game is tough enough, you know? Alright, where was all that nonsense? Come at me, bro. Is this ice? No, I don't- maybe it's not. Maybe it's just color. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it's actually ice. I think it just looks like it. Oh, fuck you! God. Alright, eggplant right up front. Well, not right up front, but... close to front. I can deal with that. I know it's there. I can deal with that. Yeah, I'm definitely... my dad was the same. Like, he liked to own things. Don't break it. Ah! I broke it! He liked to own movies and TV shows and, you know, and all of that so that he would have it and wouldn't have to rely on, you know, services or go hunting something down if he, you know, or worry that it wasn't going to be available anymore, which makes more and more and more sense as time goes on with, the increasing lost media situation where... Yeah, this is pretty much exactly like this part in a previous board. Where a lot of stuff is being taken off of streaming services and, I mean, in hell, you know, some stuff, they'll take it right off of your device. When you've downloaded it, so... I'm one of those people, like, I've still got a pretty big DVD collection. Well, that was silly. I've still got a pretty big DVD collection. I buy as many games on cartridges as I can. Fuck. Oh, okay. Fudge! I got over that egg and then all hell broke loose! Whew! Avoid the eggplant. Avoid eggplants! These are the lessons that we learn from old Nintendo games. Avoid eggplants for some reason. Okay, just keep my finger on the button so that I won't... Well, then that happened. I don't know how long what it takes to get rid of him. Okay, well, I survived, but then I ran out of time. Such a large collection of digital music I lost, then I had a hard drive crash. Oh, man! Yeah, I'm a paranoid person, so I have backups. I actually just That's exactly the same situation in that previous level. Where it looks like a platform, but it's actually an elevator, and it just doesn't move until you're over it. That sucks. The way the elevators work in this game is ridiculous. Eggs, don't go through that. I mean, well, don't sit on that. Okay. Gotta trigger that, and then go. Yeah, I cannot hit that that eggplant because there isn't enough fruit to recover from that. Well, that's mean. Yeah, there isn't enough fruit to recover from that if I hit it. So... So I... Oh man, whatever. It's probably milk, actually. So I absolutely cannot hit that eggplant. Well, this really looks familiar, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm at 3. Alright, what am I gonna do about these enemies? Gotta jump over them. Hitting them does not seem to be a good option. Okay, take it easy. We got time. Another bat. That's bad. B is for bat and bad. Okay. Take it easy. Another bat. He's high enough, he won't hit you. Okay, still got some time, and I died. Was talking myself through that one pretty well. But then... Alright. Nope. Don't try it. Wait for the right time here. Okay. That one's high enough, it won't hit me. So it's coming at me. Get rid of the bat first. It's high enough. Okay. Over. Over. Take it easy. No. Wait for a better time. Got it. Okay. That wasn't even the end. That was the 4. Oh my god. I thought that was gonna hit me for sure. That was just the 4. Ah, there's more platforms. Oh god. I almost didn't make that first jump, but then I wasn't going enough. Over. 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 Okay. To the 4. Now rock. That's okay. As long as I don't mess up like an idiot 3 times in a row. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, you're milk. Okay. Neat. I don't know why some of the milk is red. It's strange. Okay, these are gonna fall. So I gotta just go. So close. Oh my god. Oof! I did it! Awesome. Woohoo! Do I feel heavy metal? Not particularly. Am I pins and I'm needles? Kinda. Now I'm here without a weapon. I can do it. Same crap as before. Second verse, same as the first. Just slightly different configuration of spiders. Pretty normal. Somewhere there's gonna be a pig, and I'm gonna have to jump over that. And somewhere there's gonna be raccoons that are gonna come at me from nowhere, and I'm gonna have to look out for that. And they're probably gonna kill me. But as long as I don't have a hammer, the snakes won't fire at me. Okay. Over, under, and through. Okay. Frog is bad. Frog frogs are bad for me. So many frogs. I can do it. 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 I can play this game. That frog is backwards. Is he gonna turn around? Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's so mean! That's so mean! Why? Oh, God. And I suppose if I duck under him, then I have to go past him anyway, and he's gonna still come at me. Oh, it skipped me past that part, I think, because I was close enough to the 3. That was lucky that I didn't get hit by that crow. Okay. That frog is cruel. How dare they? Under. I'm in the open space. Probably gonna be another raccoon. Yep. I thought so. Or is the incline part with the rocks. Nope. That's tough because it's at an incline. Okay. But, again, progress. Progress being made. Still getting somewhere. Still getting further than I was before. And that's important. Okie dokie. And that one stage with the rock, like the rock wall was so weird and different. Like, and so random. Like, what was the point of that? It was just kind of randomly there. It's not even halfway through the game either. It's not at any significant point. So, what the hell? Everything else is all this repetitive sameness, except for that one stage. Alright. Mean frog. Go, go, go. Man, he also jumps like a mile! Ah! Alright, he stops at a certain point, so I don't have to freak out too much. He won't chase me indefinitely. So I didn't have to worry about, like right here he quit, so I don't have to worry about, him chasing me forever. It's good to know. Crows and spiders, crows and spiders. That's a trick. Like an intentional, actually fair enough, clever trick. Making you think it's a stationary spider like these, and then it moves. So yeah, fair game. Fair enough. Fair enough for me. Ugh. Yep, that's fair. You got me with that one. Same here. Alright. Back to this. And then this is tough with this frog because it's an incline. Damn. Nope. Alright. Frog situation again. It's gonna be another rock. Alright, now what? Okay, I decided to try over, but I didn't have time to say so before it had to happen. I'll have a time in a second. Can I make it? I made it. Okay. Alright, what do we got now? Ah! We got this tiger face dude! He's cool! I like the tiger face dude. Yeah, all of the... I suppose that this isn't any different from Bowser, you know, being the same enemy, really. Ha! Got it! World 5 down. finish my pop. Whew! Okay. Wog! Well, that's a challenge. Guess you just gotta... Wee! Okay, how am I supposed to make that? There's nothing invisible, right? Ugh. I can't go any faster. How am I supposed to make this? This is some bullshit here. I don't... There's nothing... It's not like Mario where there's invisible blocks. Ugh! That is bullshit! That is so mean! That is the meanest thing! Okay. Yeah, you gotta get right to the very edge before you jump, and then you have to immediately avoid that egg. And now I'm here without a weapon. Good lord! Woo! Nope. No, I don't have enough space, I bet. Okay. Damn! That is so mean! Putting that eggplant there, what the hell? It's almost like it's a late game or something. Okay, this sucks. But the way that my brain has not been dealing with... That's way too many bouncing squids, man! I'm still going to make a good attempt at this. Can't believe they put an eggplant there. That's so mean. I guess that's what you do when, you don't have the storage and stuff for new elements in a game. You gotta find ways to make it more challenging with the existing stuff that you have. Okay. Really, those squids are just, distracting. They're not as hard as they look. Oh, this is gonna be a little tricky though, because this bouncing guy... Nope. Okay. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Cool. Okay. I'm sure one of these is gonna fall on me. Don't get distracted by all of this extra motion. Just focus on... Yep, so there's one at the beginning of the cloud. Just focus on what's between me and the next platform. That's all. Don't get distracted by all of the bouncing. No! Ah! I got caught up in my momentum and I decided to try it. Got caught up in my momentum and decided to try. Okay. Trying again. Boy, it'd be nice if I could finish this game. It would be... It's gonna bother me that I didn't, but... Nope. But it's just... It's just so extreme, man! It'd be different if you could rack up extra guys, because then... I mean, the continue function is very nice, but... You only get 3 tries at a difficult portion before you have to start all the way over at the beginning of the stage. So... That still makes it very difficult. It would be nice... Damn. It'd be nice if you could rack up some extra lives so that you could have, you know, half a dozen shots at a hard part before you gotta start over it. So... After I die here, which I inevitably will, I'm gonna go one more continue. And unless I make new progress during that continue, I'm gonna call it quits. I've gotten through 2/3 of the game, which is pretty decent for a game like this. And I can at least be satisfied with that for the time being. Maybe eventually I'll come back to this game and try it again, but not anytime soon. I have other things that I want to do for the channel, so this is my last continue. Unless I make new progress. I think I'm ready to call it quits after this run, so after these 3 lives here. Alright. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm still gonna do my best. Okay. Don't get distracted by the extra bouncing. Missed that, so that's not good. I'm gonna run out of time. Gonna run out of time. I'm gonna run out of time here. I undercommitted to that jump. I undercommitted. Oops. And I definitely didn't make that jump. Man, this area is nothing but jumping. After I'm all done with this, I'm gonna look up some playthroughs by some people that are wizards at this. They gotta be out there. I'm sure there's significantly fewer than a lot of other games, but this has to have like a speedrun record and everything like all the other games do. Somebody out there's got to be a wizard at this. It'd be cool to see the rest of the game. Okay. Oh god. Alright. I made it to the 2 at least. This is my last guy, so... Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. That's the problem that I ran into here. That. Gonna run out of time here. That's what happened. Because you gotta go... slow! Nope, not out of time. You gotta go out of slow. You gotta go slow to figure out what you're doing, and that's that. Alright. With that, I think I'm satisfied with my attempt at this game, and I am going to retire from Adventure Island here, and switch to something else with my next stream. I think I've done enough of this game. I'm satisfied with the progress that I've made so far. Maybe eventually I'll give it another try, but not anytime soon. I have other things that I want to play. So, thanks for hanging out with me. If you've been with me on Twitch, make sure that you follow my channel so that you can be notified when I do live streams. I normally do lives on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. Central. If you're watching me later on YouTube, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to my channel, maybe leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care.